How you doing, Ralfy here, Ralfy Customs? Bit of a mixed bag, mostly lathe work in this video. It's been a funny week. We've been making stuff and making headway and clearing out and sorting bits and bobs. So not a great deal of variation. A little bit of fab work, lots of lathe work. Make yourself a brew, settle in. So here, look what we're doing. We're using weld as filler, basically. So we sand it flat, and then we notice the low spots. Like, come on, focus. It's fucking hot, so I don't want to touch it to get a focus. Get the low spots like that. Look, oh bastard. That line there, look, that's a low spot. And we fill it full of weld, basically. And then we sand it out about flat and finish it off with a pipe sander just to get it super smooth. Like, I'll show you this one. It's just finished. So this has got 2 joins in it along here. It's still warm. You can see a little bit there. Look, there's a little bit showing on the light, but fucking hell, it's going to be coated and wrapped. So I think you'll agree. That'll work quite well. Right, on my geez. I think what I'm going to do is work on this area. So we'll have this off and out, and we'll drill them out to 16mm, which I think is what he said. I'll check on the messages, and then we'll look at making a replacement that catches these and bolts through the middle of that, of the new section, which is absolutely spot on. Righto. Let's have this undone, which is actually came undone a lot easier than I thought it would. So give it a couple of love taps to encourage it to leave. Oh, there you go. Now that's interesting. That is like a piece of tube. Focus. Fuck's sake. Piece of tube with like a washer in each end. It's a touch of brass showing as well, or something. So, we have Mr. DeWalt on the fucking job. We're going to take it really steady. I'm going to take this out to 14 and then out to 16. So, I'm hoping the battery power is enough. Failing that, we'll have to get the big guns on it, won't we? But there you go. Wait. I need to snatch lastminute.com, is there? And the same with this side. So, through with the 14, and then we'll follow through with the 16. Give them a D-bit. I don't think I can quite get in. Oh, I can. Over on the inside. Give me a bit of a chamfer. The chamfer tool. It's only just big enough to do this, but that's enough, isn't it? Big enough's enough. So, right. Now we'll look at drilling the cross hole. It's going to be this bottom mount, or top mount, sorry. So, yeah, see what's what there. So, these are inch and half that plate. So we'll go 3/4 from the front, and because I mix and match, the 35mm. So again, we'll go 3/4, 19, half of 35, 17 and a half. I'll go 17 and a half, okay. So I'm going to measure down 17, sorry, measure down 17 and a half, I measure in 19, give myself a mark, centre dot it, and then we'll look at what fixing we're going to use. I know G wants to keep it imperial, so I'll look at my imperial nuts and bolts. Maybe consider replicating this through bolt. You know, I could use that if I make a tube accordingly. I'm going to have to make something anyway, so maybe that's the option. Don't want to use this one because it's old, rusty, and fucking got some chain fucking scores in it. So we'll be making a new one. But either way, I'll get those marked up and drilled through once I decide what size fastening I'm going to use. So we've got a couple of nice 7/16 UNC bolts that are going to go through there rather nicely. That's a bit tight actually. I'll have to look at that. Maybe take them out. There we go. Yeah, a bit more. Yeah, we'll take them out. I've got 11mm, which I figured would give me a little bit, but it's not. I'm going to go 11.5. I'll take them out 11.5. Anyway, I'm going to emulate this original with a piece of shiny new 1.25" tubing. So what I need to do is turn down a couple of ends that are going to get tigged in with that 7/16 UNC thread. So that's first on the agenda, and keeping with my ethic of trying to use less carbide and be more traditional with the high-speed steel, that's the tooling we're going to use, which I'm really happy about. The one caveat, excuse me, is the parting tool, which I have had mixed results with, so that might be quite spectacular in its failure, but we'll see how it goes. Got a piece of mild steel chucked up, EN8, or no, it's not EN8, it's whatever it is, EN3 or something like that. And we've got a high-speed steel tool. Now we need to turn my digital readout on. Yeah. And take a gentle cut. We need to turn the outside of this down to 1.25", don't we? So I am going to set my DRO onto thou, onto imperial, not metric. And we'll take a quick clean-up pass. And then we'll have a measure. And we want it to be 1 inch, 250 thou. 1.25, don't we? So let's have a look. We are standing out quite a bit bigger than that. 1.5 inch and a half. So we need 1/4 inch off. Just set this to 1.526. I think that we can take most of it. So it wants 1/4 inch off, which is 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, we can fuck that. We can do that, look. We can go down to 1.25, I'm sure of it. Which is, come on, there. See what that does, eh? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's too big a cut. We'll see, won't we? Scream if you want to go faster. Maybe a little bit heavy, but it's doing it. Now we only need enough to poke out the end of that tube at this size. Just clear that fucking swarf, which is a red hot, smoking hot in fact. So yeah, we only need enough to clear the end of the tube at that size, so I think that'll be plenty. And then we need to turn the next bit down to fit inside the tube. So let me have a measure. 1009 for the internal. So it's just 0. And I think we're on about 3/4, say an inch. An inch at that. Maybe less, maybe 3/4 will do it. See, that's a bit more sedate, isn't it? It's a nicer cut. Right. Oh, that looks plenty. Let's go 1/2 inch. Fuck it. Which is there. So that's 1/2 inch. right? Now, I'll just switch out to my facing up tool to get those corners level. And we can speed it up a bit. Bear with. Yeah, come on. This will fucking have it. Bear with me. And that one and that one. There we go. So we'll just touch on at that. Come on. And just take that up to there and away. Same with this one. Touch on. Take it up to the edge. And away. And I'll break that corner. So now we've got 1/2 inch to fit inside the tube. Hold on. Felt that to be sharp. Break that corner. 1/2 inch long to fit inside the tube, and a bit to poke out the same size as the tube. So we need to put a thread up it, which means it's already got an hole in the middle. Look, that looks pretty central. Let's have things on full hammer then. We're going to go through with a 3/8 drill bit, which is the tapping size. Oh, look at that, it's fucking bob on. Looky, looky. Like so. And we'll work our way all the way through with this, I think, because we're going to make another one of these out of the other end of this stock. So I'll get out through and you can join me when we're threading it. Alright, that's that all the way through. We'll just bear with, give it a quick deburr. I've been using this in the drill, so fuck it. There we go. Let's put a nice chamfer on it, ready to take the tap. Like fucking so. So we've slowed it all right now. And we're hoping, oh fuck me, that this don't do what it's doing, so come on. Give that a couple of love taps. Try again. We can certainly work it out. Come on, you bastard. This time, 3rd time lucky. If not, we'll have to revert to doing it by hand. Now, if only we had 7/16 UNC machine tap. Let me go and check my drawer. We'll be a lot better off. Alright, we've managed to get most of the tap in there. Like, we've gone nearly full depth on the tap. I'll have to run it through by hand. And I'm just debating whether to do that now or whether to do that after I've finished, like after I've potted them off. I've got them welded in the tube stock, because I'm going to tap from the other end, from this end out, like when I do the next one. So it's not that crucial. It just needs to go in enough from this end to give me a good start when I come to finish it. So I think that'll do it. I really do. And that means I can part it off. So this is the exciting bit. Now, wish me luck, because if this doesn't go as well as planned, is that a 1/4 inch there? Look. So we've got a 1/2 inch here, 1/4 inch there. This is 1 1/4 to fit outside tube to match the outside diameter. This is 1 inch and 90 thou to match the inside. And hopefully, let's just lock off my cross slide, bear with, off camera. Hopefully, this will behave itself and part off nicely. I'm already going for the big ask with starting on only half the tool touching the job light, because I'm trimming off that bit. So, oh, actually, you know what? I'm jumping ahead of myself, ain't I? Don't do that just yet. Spin it round and hold it by that. That's what we need to fucking do. So I'm going to spin it round and machine another end the same as this. And then we'll part it off and you can join me then. And we're just turning that OD down. I'm going to take it steady and do a couple of cuts. Do it in 2 light. So let's just past ½ inch, which will be my 1.90 thou section. And then we want another 1/4 inch, so 3/4 in total. We've gone past that at that. So we'll knock that off, bring it back, wind it into 1.25, which is, come on, which is there. Cut again. Bit of lube, because that's what separates us from the animals. Check out the merchandise in the links below. I will endeavour to get this made up and you can join me when we're parting off. Well, so much for the fucking carbide parting. I've not got the fucking holder that's going to be rigid enough to do that, and that is evidenced by the job being in the swarf pile and the fucking tool post being on the cock. So yeah, fuck that, we'll go back to carbide for that one. Oh well, try again. Cut yourselves off a chunk of this. It's 40mm this steel bar. The throat on the Harrison's 38 or something. So it won't quite go up the pipe like, so we'll cut a bit off. And start afresh with a carbide. Shouldn't take very long. Alright, so we're back on fucking track. And I'm going to part one off. Give that a bit of lube. And away your blows, Captain. No dramas, no fuss. Happy fucking days. So, come on, baby. There we go. One down, one to go. So that's med. That's med, as we say. Right, that one's tight, and that one's not. And there's a reason for that. Because what we're going to do is drop it in. Fuck me, I'm getting tripped up. I'm going to drop it in where it lives. And we're going to put the bolts in the end. And we're going to tighten it up. Yeah, and what that'll do, made it just a little bit, there's just a bit of movement, look. It's not quite grab tight, so the fixed end will stay where it is, and the loose end will pull out of the tube a little bit, and we'll take up that gap. Then we'll TIG it, and Bob's your fucking answer. Ta-da! There she fucking blows. So now, what we need to do is make something that goes between. Yeah. I vote for a bit of flat bar, a la the original type of fucking thing, like something like in keeping with. So I'm gonna put a bit of flat off here, and if I could fucking bolt it, I fucking wonder if I could bolt it. What are they? 3/8 UNC again? Sorry, 3/8 UNC, not again. I reckon I can fucking bolt it. I can have two brackets coming down with 2 more bolts. Yeah, that's my plan. So we're fucking we're having 2 of these. Look, we're bending. We're an hole in the bottom. We're gonna bend it in the top, and they're gonna go betweens like so. So we're over to the milling machine to fucking drill them out. But I have to digress because fucking trouble's here, look. In the form of Danny from Rebellion. Link in the description. I gotta make these again, look. Out of steel and with the hole in the middle, so the less said about that, the better, I think. Let's get on and fucking do it. We need to turn this down to 36mm OD. And it is 40. Fucking hell. Let's get everything fucking running. Face it off, look. You reckon? Here we go. All going to be powder coated, so I don't have to go fucking mad. And change my feed and check the cut. See where we're at. So we have got 39.07 and we want 36. So X is 39.07. So 1 3 mil off. There's a mil each side. We can do that. I'll go 36 straight in. Like so. Diddly one. See how cold it is in here. It's fucking smoky, look. So, give that a good fucking up to the chuck nearly with that. Right, so that's that. And then we want 28.43 I've got. What kind of size is that? 28.3. Right. For how long? $28.73. 28.4. I'm going to write this down, bear with. Right, so I'm just going to touch on there, 0. And I want this turning down to 29 millimeters that way, according to my fucking calculations. Down to 28.4. So, in a minute we're at 36. So we'll go 32.4. Like this. And we'll cut that all the way down to 29 mil. And you can join me as we get nearer the end. Here we go then. Final size. Up to the end. Bastard. Fucking hot. 28.89. 29 there. Break them edges. So that fucking up. Not happy with that. It looks like cuts a ring. It just gives enough of a burr to break off as a little fucking fine hair ring light. Drop a finger stab at that is, and that is fucking red off. So now I need to bore it out down the centre. This fucking car. I think the 3/8. I might be wrong. They are half inch. On a 13mm drill up there. Happy days. Righto, here it goes. We've made 2 of them on the same blank, back to back. And just taking it out to ½ inch. 12.5 mil. So, that there with that. And we'll get one parted off, spin it round, get the other one parted off, and then face them up. So, I'm just about done with this, look. Just I ran a 10mm through, so it's only going hardly fuck all. The problem is it's not quite deep enough to break on through the other side, so we'll chase that up when we face it up after we've parted it and when we spin it around like so. Break that edge, switch out to the parting off tool, and change my feed. We want about 3 mil, don't we? Which is, if we touch on there, look, there, we'll just touch on there, look, 0 it, and we've got 29 plus 3. The 29 plus 6 because the tool's really long, so it's 35, which is fucking hell, right in there, look, right there. We'll get that parted off. And like I say, then we'll spin it around, part the other one off, face them up, and they're finished. So here's the second one, look. Finish off that, which is right fucking there. I always imagine it's like when I break through this surface into the hole that I've already drilled from the other side. My head it always reminded me of like 1960s fucking bank robber films where they fucking break through the wall into the fucking safe. Like, there you go. It's a little thing. A quick face. Get rid of that. Break that off, like. Quick clean up. That'll do for that. Quick chamfer. Like so. And job be good one. Righto, so we've turned the remaining bit down and we'll just check there's no swarf on the tool holder before you quick change her up, like, because that'll throw it off. We're going to chamfer this a bit though. Give it a good fucking chamfer. About like that. And we're going to break the edge of the inner hole. Give it a quick dress up. Like I say, they're going to be powder coated, so not the end of the world if the finish is not absolutely perfect. And I reckon I want to be what, 2 mil, 3 mil, 3 mil, say, to make them chunk it. So we'll touch on like that, 0. 3 mil for the cut, 3 mil for the tool is 6 mil. That looks ever so big. Oh well, chunky's monkey. No wrong with that. And there's your blows, Captain. Break that back edge while it's parting off. Come in here with our fucking key light. One big turning. Oh, it just broke. The chip's just broke. One massive fucking long blue hot fucking turning. And there we go. There's one washer. We will rinse and repeat. No. And so we're very pleased to announce the arrival of the 1-Sportster engine in our dense frame that we've modified. Very little progress on the hard-on, but you'll see that in the next clip, I guess. And I'm very pleased for our Dan, because he's actually come and picked up his big Evo fucking chopper. Look, that's where it used to live. So, right, back to the hard-on. Here's them brackets, look, I've got them set up in the Bridgeport. I've marked one out and centered it with a center drill and put a stop on, so now I can switch out to the 10 mil for the 3/8 clearance and just drill through and then repeat it with the next one. Like, that'll get us where we want to be. So here we go, we'll put in power feed. And although we've got no parallel underneath it to support it, I'll bollock the vice up quite tight. I'm hoping that it holds while we fucking drill through. Keeps that long. Come on, baby. There we go. That is that. There we go. There they are, both tigged on. Next would be mounting the oil tank, but we need to miss this crossover, yeah, which is going to be the back brake actuator, and we need to avoid that outlet for the exhaust light, and we need to fucking have it so you can get in it. I'm thinking something like that, but now G was on about having something up off this to do it, and it's just going to be fucking a mile away from it. Be a massive gap in there, so I'm not sure that's the best way to go, G, unless we have it. You can't go too far forward, can't go there because the exhaust is going to fuck it up. We can go there and miss that So, I don't know. Let's see what he says. It's in tomorrow. But that's it. I'm going to call that a wrap for that. That's that. Relocated this crossbar, mounted the rear top engine mount off it. That's fucking great. There you go. It just leaves me to thanks me to leave. Yeah, there you go. It just leaves me to thank you for watching as always. Check out my merchandise and my friends in the description below. Please give me a thumbs up. It makes a huge difference. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Big love, everyone.